Hello, my name is Dave Bissell. I'm with BamBamPost.com and KissABC.com. Keep it simple survival, always be creating destiny. I'm out here in the great state of Arizona in the desert, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit about straight up positive posting and the website. Okay? It's a straight up positive posting social media website that only accepts screen names and your positive post. It won't accept any negativity, names, emails, phone numbers, or your personal information isn't accepted. It'll reject it. It won't be on the main site. There'll be one page only, and if you have something great to say, something fantastic that moved you, whether it be an event, whether it be music, whether it be an artist, an actor, or a straight post, a quote of some way, or somehow, you can put that on there, and you're more than welcome to put it on there with your screen name. It'll be posted, and you'll see it on there when you scroll through it, eventually when it's accepted. It'll always be this way. It is for all children, all adults, and all seniors, for all human life, 7.5 billion of us, to come together as one, on one earth with one sun, and that we can all condition ourselves and our children and the whole world in a positive way. It's how I'm contributing back to the world, and not only that, something I wanted to see changed on the way we communicate today. Whether it be that you're blind, you're in a hospital, you're deaf, or whether you're artistic, or whether you're just an average guy like me, you can post and communicate with the world in this way. It doesn't have something on there that's going to be sold to a third party. It never will. Other than the quote or the post itself can be. And what I mean on that is if 100 million people like the fact that you like this one artist or music, then that artist or that music will be contacted for marketing purposes only. And that'll be on there as in, 100 women or 100 million women across the world like this kind of music. That'll be the ad. And so the marketing and advertising will not come back to you, because you have your email, your phone number, your friends, and your family's names and your children's names. They're not accepted. And the reason why is because we're going to keep it as simple as possible. And there's not 257 million fake accounts on there. There'll never be an account on there that says that's your account. You use your screen name, and you choose that, and you can't relate back to your social other sites. It has to be to where it doesn't relate back to you. In other words, you can't use your name involved into your screen name. It has to be something different. Just get creative. Trust me, I love it. Okay, and so I wanted you to understand the site before you get into it, so that way you can understand how the simplicity is on it. It's going to have your screen name, your post, its special instructions, and that's about all it is. Maybe the date. It'll be reviewed, and if it's accepted, it'll be on there as a post, and you'll see it on there, and you'll see how many people actually loved it. The BAM button is if you love it, and then we get that back, and we know that many people loved it. We don't do likes, and we don't do other things like blocking, and we don't do rejection. If you don't have anything nice to say, you don't have to say anything at all on the site. You can just look at it, I guess. Maybe something on there will move you to be liked, or I guess loved, and accepted, because you are. If you have a heartbeat, a breath, and you can tell somebody or say something or sign language or draw in the dirt, and someone will take a picture of it and put it on there. If you are a man and you love your wife with your compassion of your heart or dearest of your heart, you can put on there that you love your wife and you gave her flowers and all this other stuff, and that she turned around and she couldn't believe that you did that to her in public or something. If you're a lady and you want to move your man in some way, and you turned around and you brought home a horse, and he never thought you would, and you told him that that's his horse now, and whether he jumped up and down and saw it and got on it and rode the horse and came back and said, "Honey, I love you," and it moved him, put it on there. You don't have to put your names, your emails, your addresses, your phone numbers, because it's not going to be accepted if you do. The post won't be sent back to you. Again, it just won't be accepted. I don't want you to think that I don't like you. I want you to, or love you, because I do. I love all of you. You're all beautiful. I want you to know that this is a straight up positive posting website for all 7.5 billion people and all 218 countries, and all of us to come together as one, as human as we are. And the simplicity behind it is as simple as this video. I created the video just for you to understand it before you get into the site and see what it is that's there. As you post and as it gets accepted, you'll see it on there. It isn't something that to where you're going to get an email back with a password, and then you get on there and you get an account and you can pick your friends. Everybody's accepted. Race, religion, no matter what country you're from, no matter if you're rich, poor, or whatnot. It's all, everybody's accepted as long as you have something nice to say, something enlightening, something that moved people, something that gave someone a whole lot of passion to get up in the morning and know that they're accepted on doing this. Okay? A little bit about me. My name is David Bissell. I'm 42 years old. I was born in California, raised up in Seattle, little town outside of Seattle, Mountlake Terrace. I'm a single father of 2 kids, and I raised them both. And I love my children, I love my family, I love life. I'm above ground, I have simple rules. To me, if you're above ground, you should be extremely happy. And rule number 2 is follow rule number 1. So if we keep things simple, our children will grow up in 30 years from now knowing that they were conditioned to always be positive, always accepting human life, accept the fact that you can help somebody, accept the fact that you might have everything you think you have, but in reality, sometimes you don't have anything. I know, I've been there. And you can turn around and make it to where you do. You can help people in the easiest possible way, whether it be something that you say to them, something that you give them. Just do it. It's your life. You have the right to do it. You can slow down this fast-paced world and turn around and make it happen today, every day in your life. And whoever told you couldn't, don't listen to them. Don't turn on that TV no more. If that TV's pointing negativity at you, you got to think differently. You got to turn around and know that these things are to where you're going to be conditioned that way. And you want our children or the world to be to where we're all accepted. If you're out there trying to create some bad ill or something else, it's okay. That's you. This isn't that. Okay. This is to where we can all be together as one. We can all be acceptable. We can all love each other as humans, and know that that's what the creation of the site is. Okay. BamBamPost.com, and it is to where you don't get an account. All you do is get on there and post something positive. Post something that's moving. Tell a woman that she's beautiful. Tell her that you love her. Send her a card. Send her something out. Send her some roses. I don't know what it is that will get you to believe in the fact that those things exist. Show a little love to somebody that you've never even expected it, and see what happens. Whatever it comes down to, you will be on that site to where it'll come out and you'll see it posted on there on the single page. And if it is, then you'll know that post is yours. I'll put your screen name on there. And screen names, again, don't involve your name or anything that links you back to a social site like Twitter or Instagram. I don't have any of those, so I don't know anything about them. And as in like any fake accounts, there's not 257 million fake accounts on this site. In fact, there's one account, all of us, 7.5 billion of us, 218 humans, coming together as in a form of love, in a form of communication, for us to communicate with music, artists, actors, movies, posts, quotes, and everything else from a picture that you saw your daughter get off the bus for the first time, or you saw your child walk for the first time. Okay, it's linked together with another site called KissABC.com. Keep it simple, survival. Always be creating destiny, and that is for a 5-gallon bucket for you to purchase, which 30% of both sites get donated over to nonprofit organizations that help the world out, help humans out, like the Gates Foundation, like Make-A-Wish Foundation, St. Jude's, the Right for Humanity, and breast cancer research, national breast cancer research, things that move us as humans. I want you to understand that those things matter to me, they matter to the world, they matter to all of us. And so take the time today to understand what it is. You don't have to post anything at all today. You can absorb this information from me. I did this on the cure of knowing that we have a lot of things in this world. Some of us don't even have somebody that tells them they love them. Well, I'm here to say that we love you, I love you, and I'm sorry if I didn't say it enough to you. And if I did something hurt you, please forgive me or accept my apology. And I didn't mean to, and at the end of the day, you need to say these things to the people that you might have hurt and gone through there, so you can accept the future of your life, the new beginning that's there. Life's about endings and beginnings, and without a meaning that you can create something with, it gives you like this, okay? There's a meaning to it, but the meaning I'm giving it is basically for you guys to understand that I want all of us as one. I want everybody accepted, man, woman, or child. I mean, we're all equal. You're a man and you're married, and you're a wife and you're married. You guys are equal, and there's no I'm better than you or you're better than me. It's 110 and 110. Okay. If that person believes that there's a goat over there that they worship, and you're over there going to church and you believe in that, well, you're equal. you're equal to me, and I'm not a judgmental person. I withhold judgment on everything other than the facts. You know, the facts, like we have stars, we have the sun and the moon and the greatest things in life. So know that when it comes down to what it is that I'm trying to get at is take time in your life every day to appreciate yourself, to not only love yourself, to love those around you that you hold close. Take the time to know that this world is changing and it is so fast, and that you can take a chance, whether it be on love, whether it be on somebody that you've never even met before. And you're not going to know unless you try. You're not going to know unless you give an opportunity to somebody. You might think that they are going to do something to you or hurt you in some way, but that's a preconceived notion that you went through probably in your past. That's not something that could happen today. You know, be approachable. Be someone that you can just walk right up to and know that you're going to be okay regardless. You know, there is a lot of things in this world that'll make you think differently. But love, when you have love, and you have a heart, and I know there's love inside you, you have love for something, whether it be human life or whether it be the fact that you're alive and above ground, you can do this every single day. You can get up in the morning, accept your life, know that you're loved, love yourself dearly, and condition your mind to think the same thing. Always have courage and be loyal to everything you do. Top two things, you know, seek the truth with integrity every single day. And know that the people that you've moved in your life, that it means something to them. So I love you all, and if I didn't say it again, like I said, you're accepted, you're welcome, and it's a simple, straight up, positive posting website. You'll see a lot of things on there as it grows, and as you start to get on there and look to see if your post is on there and know that you said something and you've seen 100 million people like it or not like it, love it, there's a button on there called BAM. Okay, I always went with BAM because as a kid they called me Bam Bam, and I posted stuff on my desk. And as I got older, up into grade school, a great teacher named Miss Rubar, and she had helped me organize it a lot better and taught me how to collectively get it together. We didn't have computers or beepers or phones or tablets, if you will. Today we got 4-year-olds on tablets, and they're writing code. I think by the time they're 7, 6, 5, or 4, you know, they're becoming these new little Bill Gates. And so I want you to understand that we're going to rewind this just a little bit and just slow it down to where you can turn around and know that there is something out there that's going to be created for this. It's on its way. It's getting created as we speak, and as you look at this video and understand. And I want to take the time today to say thank you for seeing this video. I'm grateful that you have listened to it. Again, I'm just a 42-year-old single man. I'm born American, raised American, and I love country music, and I love this country, and this is the great state of Arizona. I'm out in the desert, and again, that other joining site is Keep It Simple Survival, always be creating destiny. And I put these out here for a simple reason. The reason is just in case you don't order a bucket for your wife and your child, you know, you don't want to wait till they're not there. You don't want to wait till you're out in the middle of the desert and they're not there and you don't have a bucket because an earthquake happened and some concrete came down on them, and now they didn't survive because they didn't have no water and you couldn't get to them because there was no roads, all the bridges were broken, you know, that kind of stuff happens. Or a tidal wave came in and they God forbid that there was 20 feet of water that came over their head and they couldn't float, you know. The buckets float and they're personalized. So if you need sugar in there for being a diabetic, if you need something in there that helps you survive, that knows that'll take away that preconceived notion of you not making it, well then just write it in the special instructions. Check out the site. It'll be better as we grow together. And again, you're welcome. You're more than welcome to post something positive. And you don't have to order the bucket as in pay for it right now. That one you'll have to put some information on there so we can contact you. And when we contact you, we'll have the special instructions for you so you can have everything in there that you need to walk out in 5 minutes. If you had less than 5 minutes to grab something in your house knowing that a tornado or a hurricane or something was going to come in, you're going to have to think ahead a little bit. And this is me thinking ahead. I survived off the bucket. I know from experience, and I met many people that did, and that taught me very valuable lessons in life. You know, in my life, I've gone through the same experiences as you guys. This is a little story of mine. I was a very young kid at one time, and you want to talk about some pain, okay? Well, I was at a place one time in my life where a guy had put 2 to 4 gallons of gasoline on a bush fire, and I was up in the bathroom because I went to go to the bathroom, and we were lighting the bush fire to get rid of the debris. And anyway, I came back down, and he was in the garage. He went to go get more gas, believe it or not. Like 2 gallons wasn't enough. Anyway, I didn't know that. So I went down there with a lighter, and kaboom, it blew up in my face. 4 gallons of fuel. And I waited almost 8 hours. I dealt with the pain for 8 hours before I actually went, or maybe about 5 or 6 hours. And I went to the hospital, and they didn't even think I was going to live because they thought the flames were down my lungs or my eyes and all that stuff. I was a young kid at that time. I didn't know. So I'm telling you that because I survived. Okay, I survived that. Where when you get to the close part of your life where you know where pain is, well, the pleasure that I learned behind it was simple. Cherish your life, because we're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised the minute that we leave here, the minute you're done with this. I'm thankful, grateful, and very appreciative for you to take this time out in your life and see the video. But know that I did survive that, and they thought that I was going to have all this other stuff. Well, I didn't. I grew up knowing that failure is not an option. I didn't know can'ts, and I didn't know ifs, ands, or buts. I knew that I could do something. My mother told me whatever I wanted, I had to go out and do it, so I did it. And you can too. Whoever told you you're not worth it, you are worth it. You are a great person. You are lovable. You are acceptable. You are approachable. You have a heartbeat and a breath. Then you can do something with your life. It's something that is given to us as humans. So this is my contribution and my purpose in life, to give back to the world, okay? My name's Dave Bissell. Again, I'm the CEO, founder, and creator of BamBamPost.com and Keep It Simple Survival, Always Be Creating Destiny. Sometimes you have to lose your dream to find your destiny. And this is mine. I love country music. I love this country. I love our military, the Marines, the great state of Arizona, and all the other 49 states, and human life in general. So know that that's where I come from, okay? So show me where you come from. And you can do it in a positive posting way, and you can order a bucket, and when you put it on there, I'll call you up when we get your order placed as soon as possible, obviously, because we're coming up to the summertime. And tell your wife you love her. Tell your mother you love her. Tell your sisters and brother that you love her. Because I know I do every day through videos, because they know I love them. I always told them that, and I always will. And tell your nieces and nephews you love them all. And don't wait till you have 2 empty chairs or a little seat where your children could be in there, when all it would have took was a moment for you to slow down life. Because that's what it is when it comes down to this. Take the time. It's your life. You have 24 hours in a day like I do. The sun came up today for 8.4 seconds to hit your face at the speed of light. Slow down to reality and realize you don't need pain before you have to just get on there and place an order. Just put your number on there. I'll call you, or your email. We'll send you a thing and ask you what other instructions you'd like before we pack the bucket, which are made in America and packed in America, manufactured in America. And America's going to keep that, so that way we can understand that we will always have something to do. And then when there's a catastrophe of some sort, we'll donate some of those buckets, or deliver those buckets over to them. So that way we know they have everything from water, food, shelter, and heat, and personal hygiene, so they can survive. That's what it's about, survival. It's about keeping humans alive. And why? Because we can recondition our children that are going to be running this place in 30, 40 years from now to always be that way, to always be acceptable when it comes down to it, and withhold judgment. Because those things matter to not only me, but to everybody. I hope you understand that those are my opinions. You don't have to accept them. You can be different. But whether you're any kind of you have any kind of belief at all, just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, and believe that people do love you. People do know that you are very special, and I think you're special. I think you're a great person for taking the time today for this video, and I appreciate it so much so that I might write a country song about it one day. But don't wait till those chairs are empty before you have to decide. Don't read all those books on those shelves before you have to think, okay? And if anybody else is trying to tell you all this other stuff, this is not that. Go with what it is, what you feel inside. If you didn't feel it again, rewind the video and listen to it one more time, okay? I do. I know that. I listen to it just to see if I said everything, because Lord knows it's so much information. And it is coming at you quite quickly, okay? So you can slow it down, I guess. But there is other videos on KissABC.com. This isn't shot in Hollywood. This is in the middle of the desert in the great state of Arizona. And at the end of the day, I'm just a normal person with a heartbeat and a breath, and a very big compassion for life. And I want you to understand you're awesome. You're great and acceptable. And I want you to just take the time today to understand that, okay? Make that phone call to your mother. Make that phone call to your friend. Make that email or whatever it is you do. Send that text and ask for forgiveness, because I know I have. And you don't accept negativity when someone tries to give it to you. Walk away, go the other way, or don't say nothing at all. But know that you're loved, always will be, and forever. The site is free, by the way. Both of them are. So know that you can do something just by placing that order and becoming a part of a movement. Okay? Again, thank the military, thank the Constitution, thank our Marines for fighting for our freedom, for our Constitution. Thank those who have passed and those who are still here on the front line doing that every day. You know who you are. And be acceptable to everything that you have, to openness and change. Always change, ABC, always be changing. That's how simple it is. And if you're above ground, you have a heartbeat and a breath, 2 rules to happiness. Okay? Always be extremely happy. If you're above ground and you have a heartbeat and a breath, those things. And then follow rule number 1. Okay? My name's Dave Bissell. I'm the CEO, founder of BamBamPost.com. And like I said, choose a screen name, set up a post, and send it to me. And if it gets accepted, you'll see it on there. I appreciate you taking the time today. Take more time for yourself to understand it, that you have this under control. You're a great person. And that if anybody told you you weren't, don't listen to it. Just keep rewinding the video and keep it up. And believe me, I'll move you if you want me to. I'll shake you. I'll get you moving. I'll get you up. I'll get you up and running. Trust me, I do it. And those who know me, I have. And love your children, love your mother, love everybody that you can possibly love. Love somebody you've never even thought you knew. Okay? Touch somebody. Somebody did for me. That's what got me to this point. So let's get to the point to where you make that decision and you decide and do it. 3 Ds. Decide, deliver, and do. And know that you can go anywhere in the world that you want to, and you want to. And you know you do. All 218 countries. You haven't seen them all, have you? You haven't met all 7.5 billion of those people, have you? Then get up. Get up and do something. Get up and make that phone call. Change someone's life. Or send an email. Whatever it is. Smile with somebody you've never even met. Slow down your life a little bit and realize how important you are. Okay? You go down the road trusting that other person on the other side of that yellow line, that they're not going to come at you or they're not under the influence of some sort. Just trust yourself. Trust yourself with your instincts, that you know inside your heart that it's true and correct. These things are something that you are given. And so if you want, you can always send me one. Send me something. BamBamPost.com or admin at BamBamPost.com. I got to reset it all because we're redoing the whole site. So it'll grow as we go, but know the simplicity on it is no names, emails, phone numbers, or social media connection, and you cannot add your names or something that links you inside your screen name. Okay, those are a must, a mandatory, and always will be. And it will be free, always and forever. And at the same time, no negativity post whatsoever. The BAM button is if you love things. Okay, not like them. You love it. You love what it is that somebody posted. Doesn't matter if it's in Asia or Switzerland. Doesn't matter where it's at. So, coming from me to you, thank you again. And I hope you take the time today to appreciate your life. Because I know I do. Every single day. Every day. Say it to yourself, okay? Every day. Thank all those who know me. Thank all those who have helped me. Thank all those who have pushed me to this point. And thank those who I haven't met yet. Love you. Have a great day.